Hello and welcome back to Game of the Week on the GDL channel. This week we're featuring 3 games, 2 from GDL2 and 1 from GDL. We have 2 guests, we have Chuk
Hello.
and we have Carmen.
Howdy, howdy.
Like I said, we're looking at 2 GDL2 games this week. Very fitting because it's week 2. We're looking at Ryan versus Sylvestrin. We're looking for GDL at Mystic versus Lazaro, and the main feature, Kipkluif versus Xander. That's how you say his name, by the way, Kipkluif. Before anyone gets confused, just want to put it out there.
Good to confirm that, because I was confused as well.
Yeah, without any further ado, we should probably just get into it. Alright, so. Game 1, Ryan Sylvestrin, what do we see? It's Mega Scissor and Mega Banet.
How do we kill the Rotom Wash?
It's definitely a big issue. There could definitely be something like Life Orb Freeze Dry Mammothine here.
That could be fun.
Zapdos G can definitely force something because, you know, there's 2 fighting resists, but neither of them actually want to switch into fighting moves.
Especially from Zapdos G.
Yeah, like exactly. If it's like Bandit or whatever, that guard of her probably takes like 30 from an extra resistance.
If not... Yeah. Rotom Wash even offensively is looking really strong here as well.
Offensively, you could probably get overwhelmed by Galvantula, I feel. I think that's going to be an issue. You're going to have to manage that Galvantula because of what on Ryan's team likes taking it on probably a lot of muck, and that's about it.
Yeah.
There's no resisted stab combination, which is a bit of an issue. Mammothine is definitely going to be checked by Rotom. Aside from that, I don't really see...
Or even like physically defensive Mega Scissor, depending on the investment.
I see definitely a good matchup for Ryan. If I'm Sylvestrin with E6, what I try to do is try to overrun the Rotom Wash early and then have the Shell Smash Blastoise in the back.
Yeah, you definitely can't start setting up until the Rotom's dealt with.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, we have Mega Scissor lead. Yeah, he's just accepting the damage. He knows he can recover that later against one of the many Pokemon there are there. Alright.
And getting that U-turn, like, massive chunk out of Galvantula is helpful.
It's a bit dodgy because 55 is a lot of damage. You're gonna have to play around that. Maybe come in a Blastoise if you're running a little bit of speed, so you outspeed it naturally. Maybe.
You definitely have to click Roost at some point before you have to like come back to check like a Mammothine or like a...
For sure, but you can also come in for free with, you know, the pivot as Rotom Wash.
Fair.
We go hard into Mammothine for some reason on
Ouch,
turn
okay.
2.
What?
On turn 2, we decided we do not, in fact, need to have health on Mammothine, which is...
It's okay, we do not need Mammothine.
Don't, no.
We must absolutely, you know, conserve the 40% Galvantula.
The Mammothine needs to take 80.
Webs are not strong against this team. They're nice-ish for these, but like Lucario gets recovery. I'm stupid. Lucario gets priority. 3 good versions of it as well. So it's still not like webs are up. Shit, my Lucario is useless.
Rotom Wash like levitates above, and the Scissor doesn't really mind it.
For sure. Yeah.
It feels really strange. Like, we stay here.
Okay, then...
Oh no, that was on the Switch, never mind.
We decide to have a move that does 40% of Mega Scissor. I don't think I've ever seen a neutral Mammothine move do that little to something that hasn't had a defense boost.
Yeah.
So we're in for free, we get a Roost.
But now the Swallow's threatening Heat Wave.
Yeah.
Probably good.
No?
There is a good U-turn. However, we've already seen that this Mammothine doesn't really do too much to Scissor. Like,
32% off the EQ.
Yikes.
Ryan doesn't need to make a play then.
No, he doesn't.
Scald Burn is not ideal, but it's like not the worst.
I mean, it makes you not be able to get Toxic. So that's like, yeah.
Oh, fair. Forget that's legal still.
We just get a big chip on the Blastoise. That's going to be really big. Ryan doesn't have any hazards, so like, I'm assuming Sylvester's like, yeah, I don't need spin, so I might as well use this to get maximum utility here.
Yeah.
Like toxic exactly once.
Doubles out? Okay.
Right, good.
We do click Heat Wave this time.
Yeah, but like, Ryan doesn't really care. Like, he can keep
Yeah, I don't know
coming
why
in
he...
this.
I don't know why he clicked Heat Wave that time. Because last time Ryan switched into Muck and it didn't, you know, take any damage. I thought Boom Burst would have been much better there.
Boom Burst, or like, you never want to...
Yeah, I guess you don't want to run the risk of Scissor staying in.
Yeah, if it clicks SD there, it's over. Like, it's completely over
Yeah,
from that
okay.
situation.
Yeah,
I guess he's trying to avoid that, but yeah.
fair enough, fair enough.
This guy comes in again. We go to Scissor again. We take 30 from Earthquake again, and we repeat.
Oh, we take
There we
41
go.
because it's a crit.
Ooh.
That is talent.
That'll make a huge difference. Yeah, you can just
And
U-turn
now
out.
we get-
Okay, he should have U-turned out there.
Oh boy.
But now we switch back to Muck.
We have a suboptimal play, but yeah, we can just keep going into this muck. Ryan's not in a position where he has to make a play.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will say, I think Sylvester isn't playing badly, except for, you know, he's sending in this Mammoth on the yellow muck. You know that Mega Stairs is going to come in. Don't click Earthquake. Go into, if that's Panda Zapg, go hard into it.
Something. Yeah, go into something.
'Cause
Like, especially if coming
Yeah.
there on the third time, it's gonna happen.
the Roto Wash is burn, meaning it cuts leftovers, so it's not recovering anymore. So, Bandit Brave Bird. Like, who
You're
is
not
dying,
out of the
bro?
woods yet.
Who is dying? I'll never understand. Also, I don't really understand Roland Wash being switched into this. I thought Muck was big chilling, but I guess not.
We take a lot of chip on Rotom Watch.
And we do.
It's just a bit. It's just a
Okay.
bit weird. Yeah. Finally, he's gonna click Boom Burst. I'm assuming.
Alright, now we
Ryan...
can go Shell Smash Blasto. Oh.
Oh, never mind. No, we must go into Lucario. Lucario is a good
Oh.
one there, though, so I kind of.
Okay, the medium.
Yeah.
Why is Zapdos the switch in?
Oh,
I guess there's not really another switch in.
I guess we did not have a move that killed anything there, huh?
Okay, another U-turn.
I'm just U-turning to no one.
Okay, clears the Muck. Finally,
Back
maybe
us down.
Swallow can do something.
No, because now it's locked into CC, and
If you can tell
every
that at this
single
point.
Pokemon on this team would either it would die. Everything dies except for Swallow. However, Swallow gets into Scissor Bullet Punch range, so it's over. The game's over, basically.
Yeah.
But what if Moonblast missed?
What?
Here, what he does, he's trying to bait in the Mega Scissor. He's trying to make Ryan. If Ryan goes for like
Yeah.
differential there, he can get maybe a 2-0 loss instead of a 3-0. If you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that
really his only
was-
option in that moment.
yeah, I understand the
Yeah.
play.
It didn't work, but
Here,
Okay,
there
now we're-
wasn't any reason at all to sack it there. Like you could have
you
just
should have just switched to
No.
Scissor.
yeah. Unless
You
this is
already
Scissor,
knew that's.
unless it's Scissor without Bullet Punch for some reason, but that's not a good set. So
And, there's
And
the
it's also
bullpen.
not the case.
and that's
Yeah,
a
but-
strong argument.
Yeah, I feel like Sylvester tried to make that play, baiting and Scissor way too late. I think that was the 4th or 5th time.
That was like the fourth time that happened, like a situation like that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think you should be making those plays
Yeah.
when he faces such like a robust defensive core. That's where you're trying to like take advantage of every switch being obvious.
And the memo dealing
Yeah.
only 30% shows us it's not like Bandit or Life Orb. So it's like not gonna hit as hard, especially against the Scissor.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we know that's not an option to break.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that game. Alright, yeah, let's go to the next one.
We see the shell gone, instant W.
Yeah, we do bring the best
Oh, yeah.
wisher. A very
Yeah, it's
interesting
the
play.
best Wishmaster in the format.
Oh, absolutely. Nah, but realistically, what we see here is there is absolutely nothing Mystic does when this Infernape sword stands.
Nope.
because that's Mega GOTW that guy does not outspeed. So if that's, it has to be like Scarf, Rotom, Wash, or like Gengar can like threaten it out. Gengar is good. However, I'm assuming that he's bringing both fire types. One's gonna like, one might be set up and the other might be Scarf.
Breaker. Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. In my
And
opinion,
like with Rotom Wash being like the main fire type, Shelgon, but like not. Rotom Wash being like the main check to these two isn't great because their secondary steps to hit it for neutral, so Rotom Wash is gonna get chipped immensely through the match.
oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, like I guess Shelgon's here, but like it's not the most. It's not the best answer in that regard, but it's helpful, I guess.
Yeah,
Mega
Shogun's just way too passive.
Mega Steelix is really good if that Rotom doesn't have Bane Split as well. Because like because it might just be Curse. You know, if the Shogun comes in and like tries to wish against it, Azaro could click Curse and then hit something for really hard. Like, sure, Rotom outspeeds and probably kills you, but it takes damage beforehand. That's...
Well, we're talking about if Rotom's chipped, and even like if Rotom goes down, and we're in the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, let's just see.
Definitely a lot of win
Yeah,
cons
let's
in
see what
Anzara's side
Chimecho
here.
does.
I'm
Oh, we
sure
forgot
see
to mention
some-
Chimecho.
Alright, we see already that
Ooh, the
Rotom
best
Wash-
turn one ever?
Rotom Wash is pretty fast. That's what we already learned. Because, yeah.
It's packing enough speed to be like this defensive Zapdos, it seems.
Yeah, but if it's
Yeah.
fast, it's definitely not going to be like the Inferno check. Which is going to be important to keep in mind. Because who is going to be the Inferno check?
Well, we do see it's not a Scarf.
I mean, just see Infernape straight up?
Do you see turn 1 Toxic and think, yeah,
Oh.
that's Scarf.
I mean, like, anything can happen, really.
Alright, yeah,
Yeah. Suspect Sunny Day week
Shogun's
2.
shown to be the best counter in the game. Yep,
Force the switch.
easy wish. Yeah, so basically, we've achieved nothing.
Nice.
We've Toxic the Zapdos.
Yes, and now we both leave the field because Mystic does not bring a ground type to this game.
Ooh, huge crit on the Emblem.
Yeah.
Then we Protect.
We
I see.
click protect, and now I'm thinking, yeah, GG, right? Like
This is not good for Mystic.
now you think, yeah, one of these shits is dying.
Yeah, I think he was trying to scout a choice item and just
It
hit the
did not
penalty.
work.
Yeah, probably like it makes sense. Maybe
It's
in his
also
mind,
why Infernape is such a threatening Pokemon, because it can run so many sets you never really know until it's too late.
for sure. Maybe in his mind he's like, yeah, this is gonna click like Scarf U-turn, right? You're gonna get like a free something, free Toxic, whatever, or free Dawn, probably because protect the Toxic, but. Yeah, maybe in his mind he was like thinking, maybe it'll be Scarf this, and then like sub Coal Mine Chandelier, which makes sense to be fair, because that's one of the few Chandelier sets that does break Umbreon. But yeah, bit of Rear Protect, and yeah.
We all
Oh,
Flame
Flame
Charge.
Shot. Oh, man.
And then we decide that
yeah.
we do not want, in fact, want to beat this. But yeah.
Yacht Protect is is good here, especially to get that Infernape out in this case. Oh,
That
Ooh.
is big damage, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be providing better commentary than that does big damage, but
like,
big
that's what it
damage,
did. It did big damage.
What 230 defense does to a man.
this is where true chat has put up rocks.
Yeah.
Vex! Yo!
Yeah. Faced rock. Faced rock.
Are you sure we're switching this in? Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I reckon body press would have done a
Oh, I
great.
guess he's-
Ooh, yep. Oof.
Interesting.
Oh, that,
Oof.
Yo, that is
Oh.
sick. What the hell? That goes no type of switching. If you have Wisp, there's no reason to not click a last turn.
Yeah.
This Mega Steelix is
It was completely free.
Because who is he going into, realistically? Charmeco? Trying to
I
get
guess
that.
I'm
Natural
thinking, like,
Rotom Wash Predator Chimecho.
Charmeco is not a Pokemon you need to have the pivot into. You could just do that next turn. or just click Hydro, like, honestly.
Wait, oh no, he didn't. I'm foolish.
Yeah, but you could have
Yeah.
clicked. You could have clicked Hydro turn 30. Yeah,
Yeah.
I respect it.
But instead, he
just, uh,
died.
Yeah, that's.
Well, there goes Rotom Wash.
Genius play. Genius
All right, we
play.
figured out somebody has broken the Rotom Wash. We're gonna see Chime Echo.
Oh, that might be my recording.
It just uses Heal
Alright.
Bell. Quick's Toxic. Outstanding maneuver.
Yeah, that's the best Pokemon of all time in this.
Yeah.
Chime Echo.
These two tier 5s are having a standoff.
The
Something you
Shogun doesn't
gotta
have
respect.
Shogun doesn't
Just-
have Protect.
Me and the boys wishing. Yeah, we do not know this because Sheldon does not have Protect, meaning that, you know, it's not going to be able to wish for consistent
It's
time.
self-reliant.
For free.
Big
Ooh.
knockoff as well. So now it's
There goes
really
healing.
definitely not doing shit.
Now
Wow.
it has like no bulk.
We just keep
Big
clicking
shit.
this, yeah.
Just the idea of Shelgon using Wish in the first place is really funny to me.
Heals off the rocks. Let's
Ooh,
go.
That's a big play.
We healed the rocks just to switch out and then go back up to the rocks.
we switched into our best scissor, best Mega Celix answer. Just checking. Yeah, Body Press has less PP remaining than Roost.
So we're just gonna sit here.
Yeah.
Is this what we're doing?
Yeah,
No.
until
I see.
until Anzaro switches into
Yeah, and then
one
you
of these
realized
two.
he had 2 fire types.
What? This guy
So what do
Scissor
you-
against 2 fire types and a Mega Celix.
Outstanding.
And a Zapdos.
Oh man.
Whoa.
What is Scissor doing in the first place? Like, what's it gonna?
It's gonna be Scarf with dual maybe to explain. No, surprise the Inferno.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Watch that. Ooh,
No,
there
no,
it was.
no,
oh my
switch
god, he
over.
healed.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say now we switch hard into SD, but never mind.
No. Whoa.
Now we go
switch
guard.
Now we switch hard into SD.
What?
I'm sure this Mega Gardevoir will absolutely love this incoming hit.
Oh yeah.
It didn't.
No,
That was just a little
did.
damage.
It
It
did.
was just
yeah.
a little bit. It was just a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, now
chip,
back
small
to
chip.
Shelgon
I'm
after
sure-
taking 2 rounds of rocks.
What
Small
I'm
chip,
assuming
small
he's
chip.
doing is he's sacrificing the least use of Pokemon, so he's dropping this Spidef and you can go into Gengar.
Yep.
Which is fair.
Because Gengar, maybe if it's like sub Nasty Plot, it can do something. Okay, we're a sub.
And
We see the
there's
sub. It's not over
We're a
yet.
Nasty Plot.
You can see the plot.
I did not remember that, by the way.
And now,
See, sub
There's
again
the
for
sub.
some reason.
the sub is gone.
And
I guess he's trying to like bait,
Nice.
expect something from Anzaro, but like Anzaro has,
Smoking
Ooh.
big tank.
Anzaro
Big
has no
tank.
reason at all to keep this Slowking. It loses
Yeah.
to Scissor, and Scissor gets beaten like 4 of these, and it also doesn't do
Yeah.
anything against Umbreon, so it's a bit of a weird sub. Could have like used the HP.
Especially in
Yeah.
this. Thankfully, there's no Scald Burn.
We're going
Okay, we
to
go to Steelix.
Mega Steelix, which is an interesting play. Like,
Maybe he calculated like he lived for sure. Like on the
Yeah.
Shadow Ball.
dude, there's no way you
Or
have
Focus
a
Blast or
plus 2
something.
Focus Blast. There's just no way.
no.
Right, but there's the banking that it misses.
I guess.
But-
But
But like
Well, I mean-
realistically, other than that, who else is switching in here?
it feels like that them probably isn't Scarf Chandelure.
Hmm.
Because Scarf Chandelure,
Yeah.
if it was Scarf, it comes in and clicks like Fire Blast and kills 2
I mean-
shots with Rock
I mean,
Slap, and
also,
then, yeah.
If you have Focus Blast on Gengar, I don't understand why you don't just click it there. You know,
Yeah,
if you're
so-
down 5-3, you kind of need to make the Hail Mary play.
For sure, because this Scissor doesn't actually beat Mega Celix either.
There's just
Like
going to
anything on the full
lose.
team.
Ooh, we get that
Ooh.
big chip, okay. Ooh, that was
Now
a
we're
roll
gonna
and a half.
roost some more.
That
Yes.
did 48 last time.
No, it was doing 48. No, it was doing around half. It did up to 52 last time.
And now it's 57.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's completely reasonable.
And now it's
But now the Infernape just cleans, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Chandler even hit the field?
No.
Probably not. Yeah. So this
Hey,
game is just
Chimecho
like,
did stuff.
I feel like Mystic could have played better. I feel like if he's gonna watch this, he'll say the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's really just a really well played Infernape.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The scissor is questionable, but the other working parts to it just once the Rotom Watch went down, it was excruciatingly difficult to deal with the just sheer power offense
Oh,
of the double
absolutely.
fire threats.
Yeah.
Like, even looking at like Mystic's team, like not just the 6, but like his whole draft, there's not a lot you can really do here. There are things you could have changed, sure, but like at the same time,
Yeah, I feel like with this team, you should have had Gardevoir in a lot earlier because I'm assuming you have like Coal Mine or Shadow Ball or something to deal with Slowking to an extent. You really should be using Gardevoir early like that because it's not gonna sweep it in this scenario anyway.
if you look at Mystic's team, the threats that the mods that could have potentially helped instead of Scissor give like Archeops, which outspeeds Infinite if I recall correctly,
It
like
does. Yeah.
non-flame charge, or you could have brought like Flash Fire defensive Flareon potentially.
Yep.
Yeah.
But does it? I've had that scenario before. I don't actually agree thinking about it because I've had situations where I've had Mega Scissor on my team. I don't know. Okay, yeah, my opponent is bringing Flareon, so I just click SD and then I click Superpower and kill it. It's yeah. It's definitely just a team that's also weak to Infernape, which is no ideal.
And Frape kind of just runs through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well played though. That's all I can say really.
Absolutely is.
Alright, yeah. Into the last game. We have Kipkluif
Alrighty.
versus Xander. Alright, what do we see here? Mega Zam versus no Mega on Xander's part. I forgot what he has, but it's probably not good in this matchup. I think Galarian Moltres, if it's me, I'm gonna bring Spadef and I'm gonna bring like Sucker Punch to do whatever I can to deal with Alakazam.
Because Mega Alakazam, you need to just stop it.
Xander's Mega was Sceptile.
Yeah, that's not ideal here because Scarflygon possibly. It doesn't actually kill Aldino ever. Zam outspeeds it. Yeah.
Rodriguez can give it some trouble too, probably.
For sure. I feel Bandit Azumarill is really good in this game. I say Bandit, not Belly Drum, just because
There isn't a water resist here either.
Yeah, but I would say Bandit over Belly Drum just because you want to have that hit and run style because you're playing Kofagrigus who's gonna steal your shit with Mummy. As soon as you lose your power, it's just like cool.
Just gonna grab your ability and say, "This is mine now."
Guess I'm
Or just like, get
Luminion
rid
now.
of it. Hitting her with a base 50 attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't really understand the Machamp ring when there's a Gramble and a Kofagrigus. I guess he's
It's not even gonna do well against Mega Zam either.
true. I guess maybe he's just too scared of Aldino walling his team. But
I mean, that's fair play though, because like the Aldino can come in on certain things. But at the same time, Machamp's not. Like if Machamp's against Aldino, your opponent's just gonna switch.
yeah, we were shit talking Mega Sceptile, but Aldino's not gonna have Toxic because it needs usually Wish Protect. Well, like, it can kind of get by like wishing and switching out, but the point is you can switch Sceptile in for free to split like Subseed. That'd be better than Machamp here. Because nothing actually wants to switch into its hits.
No.
Yeah, and that's all I have to say on this team preview, which took like 40 minutes. Let's just go. We decided that we do not, in fact, fear anything.
Nope.
Oh, Berserk Megazam, that's
We click Psychic with the Moltres Chi in the back.
We click Calm Mind in this guy's face.
Interesting maneuver.
You see agility, so I'm like immediately thinking, okay, well this is either double dance or it's just going to be weakness policy.
yeah.
Or
The Mega
both,
Alakazam does
both.
not see the dark type in his face, therefore it is okay.
Therefore, it's not real. I think he was just trying to get Berserk or something.
I like the idea, because he definitely tanks like a
Oh,
neutral hit.
double dance.
Yeah. So I like the idea.
And it's
of
weakness
this.
policy.
Man.
I like the idea, but basically you spend 3 turns on this exact setup, and you've done
Just to
no
lose the-
damage, and he can just switch out.
And there's a certain mod with a really
No,
good
what's he
priority
switching
move
out
here.
into? That's what is that? +5?
Oof.
We sacked the Audino, and now we're going to Conquer here. Yeah, so basically
but-
we had an entire Mega Alakazam prep, which turned out to just be Audino prep.
And now the Machamp is essentially useless.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Machamp is gonna try the 1v1 Flygon realistically. It doesn't really do much aside from that.
Mm-hmm.
Rocks are very big here because it's either Defog Flygon or there's no remover.
Oh no, not the Sand Veil.
Yeah, man, you never know. You never know.
Sandstorm Cofagrigus incoming. Oh, that's not Sandstorm, that's Trick Room.
That's a Sandstorm if you imagine.
I'm not sure why the Sand Slash. I guess it's just tanking
I
hits.
don't really know why the Sandslash is staying in either. Yeah. If
Really.
that's
Okay,
Guts,
maybe it's stalling Trick Room?
if that's Guts Machamp, it should have come in like 20 turns ago.
Like on the Will-O-Wisp.
Well, like you don't know that's gonna Will-O-Wisp. I do back this turn, just click a knockoff, getting rid of whatever it has.
Mhm.
But like
Oh wait, right.
turn 9,
Cofagrigus isn't the mummy anymore.
yeah, look, turn 9. No, it does. It stays mummy. It's not Wandering Spirit.
Oh my god, you're right.
Turn 9. I don't see why we stay in. There's no real reasons to do 10% with
Earthquake.
Earthquake. I guess you're like trying to. What are you trying to do with this thing? You might as well keep it as like a Conkeldurr switch in or a Gramble switch, and we don't really know what else to do. But yeah, I guess we switched like
Oof,
hard into
okay.
a body press. We still do not have a Machamp.
I guess we were predicting the Shadow Ball here.
Yeah.
Because it clicked the two turns prior.
We have a really good Will-O-Wisp here actually. Body press looks like a better play on paper. However, you don't actually reliably 1v1 this, and Will-O-Wisp allows you to cancel out the leftovers, which is going to be really big later, especially for Conkeldurr and for like this.
And you don't even know if
Yeah,
the he's running Heal Bell here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we go into Conk.
So we've healed the
Yes, we
Sandslash,
need to
but-
heal up our burn Sandslash.
Yes, we
Yes.
must. That, oh yeah, I forgot this got default. That's actually
Yeah, I
Default
get confused
Conk,
about that
I know
too,
how-
but it is fun.
bulky Conkeldurr is
Yeah.
actually a pretty good bringer. Like
Yeah.
it,
Actually.
it kind of 1v1s Machamp, it kind of 1v1s Scolipede, it 1v1s this, it 1v1s this. It doesn't 1v1 this or this, but you know, 4 out of 6 is
Defensive-
pretty good.
Yeah.
With like Drain Punch defensive Conk is pretty nice.
He just sits
Yeah,
there.
actually.
Scolipede doesn't want to come in because this might have good coverage for it in the last lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we must.
And it's got. We must allow Scolipede to become faster.
If this has Swords Dance, it's a bad play not clicking it right now.
Yeah.
I don't see why you would.
I feel like if he had Stone Edge or Rock Slide or whatever, he would have clicked it last turn.
Yeah, but like, if that's SD and this clicks Defog, it's then in 2 short range. What's dealing with that?
Nothing, because nothing else outspeeds and things like
Kofagrigus
that.
probably tanks hit from here. That's fair, but like, you definitely should still SD so you can force a lot of damage on this because you need to get rid of this. Because as soon as you do, either Azu set works, like either BD or Bandit.
Thunder Punch is the coverage move.
Logical, because you don't want to be walled by Azu or by Multi G.
Is this Scolipede Life Orb?
Yes. We pick up for first impression. That's a good bring. We know it's not Scarf though, meaning Mega Sceptile would have been even better.
Yeah.
Especially if that's
Machamp
like
did
There's
something.
the Ice Punch. Machamp does something.
And now it's not going to do something.
It got chipped.
Reveal Zap Cannon now.
Alright, we take the hit. We're belly drum. So all Kipkluif has to
Okay,
do is just sack
okay.
the cover gigas and win.
Yeah.
And there goes with huge power.
Yep.
You now have 6 attack.
Yeah. Gramble.
You now have 5 attack.
Oh, Gramble. Wow, that.
It's
Oh.
I'm assuming that
That's
has to be
Gramble,
like
okay.
it has to be like
Woohoo!
offensive because there's Sash Counter is a very cool deck though. I like it
Yeah.
a lot, just like as a safety if that did die earlier. So
Yeah.
Like a safe.
Okay, that definitely better contextualizes the defogs on Conk earlier
Oh,
in
absolutely.
front of
Yeah.
Scolipede.
Yeah.
Really wanted to make sure that didn't just lose to Azu.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that. I was thinking, okay, yeah, this Gram was gonna take like 50, right? Because it did 55 with Akajet when it had huge power. So yeah, but and I was at +6. So yeah, at that point it's just over. You can kill this and then
Now it's over.
You can just, you
Yeah.
can
Now-
just Conkelder or Zam. It's kind of pick your poison.
Yeah, we killed the Sand Slash and now Conk wins for free.
Yeah.
That been 8. That's so disrespectful, bro.
Ooh.
7.
7. Ooh.
And the crit.
Crit. Mad enough.
Conqueror took no prisoners.
That was a good game.
Hey man, no, that was a really good game. I think Kipkluif
Yeah.
definitely showed why I originally wanted to put him in GDL, not GDL2. Just solid prep.
Moltres G sweep was very intense at the time, but played around that pretty well.
It's a really,
Yeah.
it's a good set. You 1v1 Zam, but you kind of lost like the long-term vision.
Because you were saying
Yeah,
you
I
were
feel like-
expecting like special defensive Moltres G at first.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
this,
I feel like that would have done much better not turn 3.
yeah, this stops it once, right? Spidev can stop it like 3 times.
Mhm.
But that depends on
Yeah.
the set because you don't want it to trace Berserk and then get even stronger and not die to hits.
Oh gosh, Berserk, Mega Alakazams. Oh no. Imagine that guy hitting even harder. I guess that's what Calm Line's for.
Yo, they should. Someone should draft. Who is it? Furfru, so you can trace Fur Coat. Or a London version, I guess. Just trace Fur Coat, click Calm Mind, they're unkillable.
Mhm.
'Cause that's how it works.
Mom, can we have iron defense? We have iron defense at home.
Iron
Trace
defensive
the fur
home.
coat. Double
And
your
then click iron
defense.
defense.
What are you guys talking
Kind of.
about?
Iron defense at home. Acid armor.
Nah, defense scroll, bro. Harden.
Now, defense scroll is arguably better because it enables rollout.
Oh,
Of
effects.
course.
Effects. Alright, let's stop the talking absolute nonsense. Alright, to finish the video, we have Hate of the Week. In third place, we have Pasho Berry Sword Stance Marowak for Master Danguid.
It somehow worked, kind of.
Oh, right. That was a beautiful thing to see.
In second place, we have Fist FT Spike Nidoking by Sliced. And in first place, it may not have worked perfectly, but we have Fire Spin Altaria from Carmen.
I was a bit confused, but it almost worked.
It was cool.
Damn, I gotta watch that.
The Eli the Rebel special.
Oh yeah. No, the Eli special is Rap Trap Chimecho.
No, the Eli special is getting angry at everything.
That's just slander.
Am I wrong?
I will not
No.
confirm or deny the allegations.
That's what I thought. Alright, if you're still watching this, comment HHH is bad. And I would like your comment.
Very cool.
Alright, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully not featuring me because I have a busy week ahead. Alright.
We'll see you next time, gang.
Later.